America has a unique problem. It is struggling to recruit spies in China. The CIA is trying hard to rebuild its espionage capabilities in Beijing. And for that, it is retraining personnel. It is redirecting billions in budgets and rebuffing expensive spy machinery. But you see, gaps still remain. And they have left the US clueless about what's happening in China. You see, the US has a very limited understanding of what actually goes on among the Chinese leader Xi Jinping and his inner circle, and this includes key security issues like Taiwan and other topics. I'm not the one who's saying that. US officials are. Have a look at this WSJ report. It mentions accounts from US intelligence officers. It quotes a former senior intelligence official saying, "We have no real insight into leadership plans and intentions in China at all." The Biden administration has named China as the greatest danger to American security, and it remains at the top of the CIA's to-do list. Over the last 3 years, the budget resources for Chinese spy missions have been more than doubled. US spy satellites closely monitor China's military deployments. Cyber and eavesdropping tools scoop up Chinese communications. The vast majority of US intelligence on China now comes from electronic snooping, be it intercepting phone calls, emails, or other form of digital communication, because recruiting or even meeting Chinese agents has become more difficult than ever, all thanks to Beijing's surveillance system. A decade ago, the CIA recruited dozens of Communist Party officials as paid agents. How so? By leveraging corruption in the higher ranks of the party. But Beijing's spy catchers all but blinded the US in China. The CIA's network was obliterated. China busted the Chinese agents working for America. As many as 24 spies were executed or imprisoned, and among them were high-ranking Chinese officials. The US government never publicly acknowledged the losses between 2010 and 2012. But since then, the CIA has been struggling to recover. China is a much tougher intelligence target than it was a decade ago. Like I already told you, Xi Jinping employs Orwellian surveillance systems. Conducting spy operations inside the country is no easy task, but the US is trying hard. After 2020, the CIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency, and other US spy agencies decided to cut spending on counterterrorism and to focus on spy programs in China instead. Reports say the CIA director, William J. Burns, now holds a weekly meeting especially devoted to China. Soon after becoming the director, he established a mission center for China. CIA operators, intelligence analysts, technology experts, and other specialists would come together to work on a single target. The WSJ article has spilled all these details. Chinese media was quick to respond to it. It has said that it is shameful that the US is talking about espionage so openly. You see, from what the US officials have revealed in that report, it appears that China's counter-espionage work is highly effective, that it was not only able to dismantle American spy network in China, but also prevent it from rebuilding for a decade. Now, China has pointed out that when it revised its counter-espionage law, it faced heavy criticism from the West. So what was the real intention behind that criticism? What does the US have to say to that? WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.